Welcome back to one and all. I am Vasanta, Department of Computer Science, Gopalswamy PU College, Mysore. Today we are going to start with the second session of pointers chapter. Whereas in the first session we explained regarding what do you mean by pointers, the advantages, how to declare a pointer variable, then how to assign, initialize a pointer variable. Regarding that we explained. Once again I am to recall all the things. Pointer is a variable. It stores the memory address of another variable. It stores the address of another variable. ಬೇರೆ ಒಂದು variable address store ಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ. Then what are the advantages in pointers? Pointers, when they come on pointer concept, memory can be utilized properly. If I know the pointer concept, then memory can be utilized properly. It helps to deal with hardware components of the system. Helps to deal with hardware components of the system. With that, dynamically memory can be allocated as well as deallocated. Memory can be dynamically allocated as well as deallocated. Then what do you mean by dynamic memory allocation? Whenever we require, on that time the memory will be allocated. Whenever the variable is not required the memory, on that time it will be deallocated, and then the same memory can be utilized for other variables. That is, dynamic memory allocation and deallocations can be performed. Then it helps to deal with hardware components. It helps to communicate between program and data. These are the few advantages in pointers. Then with that we can able to declare. How to declare? While declaring, the syntax is first the data type, the next leave one space, star operator, pointer variable. Pointer variable, this is a syntax. And while representing the memory, consider we have 1 KB of memory. Then how it is dividing? It is having 1024 bytes of memory. If we have, consider this is the memory, and here it is divided in the format of blocks format. And for example, if you have 1 KB of data memory space, then start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and it ends with 1023 bytes. Each block can be called as bytes here. ಅಂದರೆ ಶುರುವಾಗಿರೋದು 0 ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಎಂಡ್ ಆಗೋದು 1023 ಗೆ ಎಂಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ನಾಟ್ 24. ಟೋಟಲ್ ಮೆಮೊರಿ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಇಸ್ 1024 bytes, but it starts from 0. That's why it ends with 1023 bytes. That much of memory here we have. Then in this we can able to perform few operations, that is arithmetic operations. Arithmetic operations can be performed here. Which are the arithmetic operations I can able to perform? Operations performed. Operations performed. And which are the operation is not possible? Not possible. Today I am going to explain you. First, which are the operations I can able to perform here? First one, I can add an integer value to a pointer. To a pointer is possible. For example, I am in the position 4, in the 4th position. Consider I am in 4th position. I want to move to 6th position. I can add 2 value there. Integer value I can able to add. That is, add an integer value to a pointer is possible. Then next, for example, presently I am in 6th position. I want to come back to 3rd position. I can decrease. I can subtract. I can subtract an integer value from a pointer is possible. I can subtract. Consider presently I am in 6th position. I want to come back to 3rd position. I can reduce it. That is, I can subtract an integer value from a pointer is possible. Then I can increment. I can increment a pointer is possible. For example, presently I am in 6. I want to move to 7th position. incrementation of a pointer is possible here. That is increment of a pointer is possible. Then next, decrement of a pointer is possible here. For example, I am in 6th position, I want to move to 5th position. Decrement is also possible. ನಾನು ಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ಇಂಟಿಜರ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂನ ಪಾಯಿಂಟರ್ಗೆ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. If I want to move to higher order position, if I want, I can subtract an integer value from a pointer is possible. Subtraction is also possible. Increment of a pointer is possible. Decrement of a pointer is possible. Then any other few operation we can able to perform. Yes, one more operation we can able to perform. Assign one pointers to another pointer when they are of same data type. Assign one pointer to another pointer when they are same type. We can able to assign both are, for example, both are integer format. Consider two pointers, both are of same data type. Then we can assign one pointer to another pointer. Assign one pointer to another pointer when they are of same type is possible. Then which are the operation it cannot able to perform? The first one is addition of two pointers is not possible. Addition of two pointers is not possible. Subtraction of two pointers is not possible. ಎರಡು ಕೂಡ subtraction pointers ಅನ್ನು ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. Then multiplication of two pointers is not possible. In the same way, division of two pointers is not possible. This question they may want to ask for 3 marks because the total weightage already I told you 4 marks. Out of 4 marks, 1 marks 1 question, 3 marks 1 question. For 3 marks they may want to ask which are the arithmetic operations can be performed in pointers, or which are the arithmetic operations cannot able to perform in pointers. Like that they may want to ask in the exam. Operations can be performed or add an integer value to a pointer is possible. Subtraction an integer value from a pointer is also possible. Increment of a pointer is possible. Add an integer value ಅನ್ನುವಾಗ for example 5 ಇರೋದನ್ನ ನಾನು 6 7 ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂನ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. Then subtract an integer value from a pointer. ಈಗ for example 7 ಇರೋದನ್ನ 5 4 ಗೆ ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ I can subtract by using by that number integer value I can subtract and then I can get the pointer position. Increment of a pointer is possible. Decrement of a pointer is possible. Assign one pointer to another pointer when they are of same type. That is also possible. ಎರಡು ಕೂಡ ಸೇಮ್ ಡೇಟಾ ಟೈಪ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಒಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟರ್ನ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟರ್ಗೆ ಅಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡಲು ಕೂಡ ಬಹುದು. Then which are the operation not able to perform? Addition of two pointer is not possible. ಎರಡು ಪಾಯಿಂಟರ್ಸ್ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. Subtraction of two pointer is not possible. ಸಪ್ರೇಟ್ ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಎರಡು ಪಾಯಿಂಟರ್ಸ್ I cannot subtract of two pointers. Then multiplication of two pointers is not possible. ಎರಡು ಪಾಯಿಂಟರ್ಸ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. Then division of two pointers is not possible. Now is it clear? Come to know what do you mean by pointers. Pointer is nothing but it stores the memory address of another variable. Whereas when they come on array is a collection of homogeneous elements. Homogeneous andre enu? All the elements are of same data type. Whichever elements there we have, all the elements are of same data type. There is a close relationship between pointers and array. For example, I am to declare int a of 5. It is an array because here we have totally 5 elements. All the 5 elements of type integer format stored by the same name a. 5 ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ, 5 ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೂಡ ಇಂಟಿಜರ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ, ಜೊತೆಗೆ 5 ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೂಡ a ಅನ್ನೋ ಹೆಸರಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Now is it clear? Whereas the compiler will not store the address of all the elements. Here What is the first address element? Here A of 0 is the first element address. Second one A of 1, A of 2, A of 3, A of 4. Totally 5 elements. Start from 0th position and ends with n minus 1 position. Totally here were 5 elements. But when I come on pointers concept, the compiler will not store address of all the elements. ಎಲ್ಲ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಇದು ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಪ್ರತಿ ಒಂದು ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? A of 0, A of 1, A of 2, A of 3, A of 4. Like that we have address, but the compiler will not store address of all the element, but it will store only the address of first element. Only it stores the address of first element. And the remaining element address can be identified by adding I number of units. By adding I number of units to A of 0. ಅಂದರೆ ಉಳಿದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ನ ಯಾವ ಥರ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ? ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ A of 0 ಇದೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದರೆ 0 plus 1 by adding I number of units. By adding I number of units. For example, second next one ಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದರೆ A of 0 plus 2. By that it can able to identify the address of the remaining element. That is the main thing between pointers and array. Pointer will store the address of another element, whereas array helps to store the homogeneous elements. There is a close relationship between pointers and array. Whereas in array, int A of 5 is example. Here all the elements have their position A of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. But the compiler in pointers concept, the compiler will store only the address of first element. The remaining element address is identified by adding I number of units to the first position. By that we can able to get the position of the remaining elements. Now is it clear? Then today you come to know regarding the arithmetic operations of pointers. Then what is the difference between main relations between pointers and array concept. Next we will tell you regarding array of pointers. Array of pointers. What do you mean by this array of pointers? Array of pointers. If I want, I can able to store the address of all the elements. For example, int star ptr. Int star ptr. Here I have written. For example, from this I can say that ptr is a pointer variable because it contains star operator before that variable. That means it stores only one address, that is of type integer format. Int A of 5 if I want to write. And which data type it is? It is array format. It contains 5 elements of type integer format. For example, I am to write int star A of 5. Then what I can say totally here we have 5 values, 5 address here it can store, that is array of pointers. If I want, I can store the list of address also by using pointer concept. For example, one more example I have to write int star ptr of 5. Here the name of the array is A and here the name of the array is especially here ptr. Now is it clear? For example, I am to initialize for I equals 10, j equals 20, k equals 30, l equals 40, m equals 50. I am initializing the value for I equals 10, j equals 20, k equals 30, l equals 40, m equals 50. Then how to identify the location here? Then while identifying the location, ptr, here ptr of 0 and address of I, first element address it can store. Next, ptr of 1 represent address of j it can store. Then ptr of 2 represent address of k it can store. ptr of 3 represent address of L it can store. ptr of 4 it can store address of M. Now is it clear? That means PTR of 0 represents the address ampersand, whereas in the previous class only I told you star operator as well as recording ampersand operator. Both are address operator only, but here it stores the address of another variable, whereas ampersand stores address of its own variable. Here PTR of 0 represent the first element position, that is ampersand of I. PTR1 represents address of J. PTR2 represents address of K. PTR3 represents address of L. PTR4 represents address of M. In the same way, if I want to access the value, then star PTR of 0 represent, it takes the value 10. It takes the value 10. Next, star PTR1 represent the value 20. Then in the same way, star PTR2 represent the value 30. Then star PTR3 represent the value 40. Star PTR4 represent the value of 50. Now is it clear? It means that if I want, I can access the address as well as value also by using pointer concept. See, array of pointer is nothing but it can store the list of address here. If I want, I can store list of address. Only in pointer, what I used to say, it's a variable, it stores the memory address of another variable. Whereas array of pointer means it stores the list of address is also possible here. How many values I want, for that many values I can able to store their address. That is nothing but array of pointer. Once again I am to recall all the things. Pointer is a variable, it stores the memory address of another variable. Bere variable do memory address in store madkolutte. When they come on advantages, what are the advantages? Memory can be utilized properly. It helps to deal with hardware components. Dynamically memory can be allocated, deallocated, as well as it helps to communicate between program and data. Like that we have several advantages. When they come on arithmetic operations, few operations I can able to perform. The first operation I can able to perform is, the first one is I can add an integer value to a pointer is possible. I can subtract an integer value from a pointer is possible. I can increment a pointer variable. I can decrement a pointer, and with that I can able to assign one pointer to another pointer when they are of same data type. ಎರಡು ಕೂಡ ಸೇಮ್ ಡೇಟಾ ಟೈಪ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಒಂದು ಇಂಟು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಫ್ಲೋಟ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಅಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಒಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟರ್ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ನ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟರ್ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ಗೆ ನಾನು ಅಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಯಾವಾಗ? when both are of same data type. I can increment, I can decrement, I can add an integer value, I can subtract an integer value, as well as I can able to assign from one pointer to another pointer when they are of same data type. Which are the operation is not possible there? I cannot add two pointers, I cannot subtract two pointers, I cannot multiply two pointers, I cannot divide two pointers. These are a few arithmetic operations we can able to perform. Then what do you mean? What is the main difference between pointers as well as arrays? Whereas pointer will store the address of another variable, whereas array helps to store homogeneous elements. But there is a close relationship. The compiler will store the address of only the first element. The remaining address can be calculated by adding I number of units to the first position, that is a of 0. And with that, array of pointer is also possible. If I want, I can able to store the list of address by using pointer concept. There, here it is. If I am going to write only PTR of 5, then it is array format. Star PTR of 5, if I am going to write here 5 variables we have, that is integer format. All the variables by the name PTR stored addresses of all the 5 elements. Their address can be identified. For example, for I equals 0, j equals 20, k equals 30, l equals 40, m equals 50. Their address, a of 0 contains the address of I, a of 1 contains address of j, PTR of 2 contains address of k, PTR of 3 contains address of l, PTR 4 contains address of m. In the same way, PTR of star, PTR of 0. ಅಂದರೆ ಆ ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ಗೂ ಮುಂಚೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಆಪರೇಟ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಒಂದ್ಸರಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಅಂತ ಬರ್ದಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸರಿ ಆ ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ಗೂ ಮುಂಚೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸರಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಆಪರೇಟರ್ ಬರ್ತಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅದರೊಳಗಡೆ ಇರೋ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ನ ನಾನು ಆಕ್ಸೆಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಸ್ಟಾರ್ PTR of 0 contains the value 10 here because first time I declare it as pointer format. Once again for the same pointer I am writing star operator. Star PTR of 1 stores the value 20. Star PTR of 2 stores the value 30. Star PTR 3 stores the value 40. Star PTR 4 stores the value 50. Like this, if I want, I can store the address in a pointer. If I want, I can also store the value inside that also by once again representing star operator. Before that variable name, before that pointer variable. Once again, if I want to write star, then I can able to store, I can able to access the value inside that also. It is possible. Okay. Next class, we will meet with the remaining concept of the same chapter. Thank you for all of you.